What's up, guys? I know I've been kind of quiet lately, but believe me, I have some things to show you soon. I've been recording, editing, all that stuff, so I got some pretty cool stuff to show you. But for today, we are going to be reinforcing a G-body rear end. So we're going to add a truss along the bottom side here. I'm going to design it all, show you guys all that stuff. I already have the power balls welded on, the ears reinforced, and cut the brake line tabs off. This was another customer's of mine on his Cutlass that I did the setup on. So now we're just reinforcing the rear end. So let me show you guys that now. As always, I like to go get my stuff sandblasted just because, you know, this has paint, grease, all kind of nasty stuff on it. And I don't like dealing with that. So I take it to go get sandblasted. I'm gonna start designing my reinforcement plate. I know on the off-road people, they call them trusses. That's what I'm gonna call it, reinforcement, truss, whatever, same thing. So I'm gonna cut those off and start designing that. I had some Hoppos ones, but I don't really like the way they fit. They leave kind of a big gap right here and stuff. So I like it for it to hug a lot tighter than the way the Hoppos kit fits. So I'll design my own in-house, and let me show you guys. So after some trial and error, got the back pieces made, and they fit pretty dang good. Hardly any gaps to them at all, so it should weld up very nice. Now I just got to do the front. The front should be pretty simple because for some reason this side is a little bit longer than this side, probably like about almost half an inch. So I had to kind of make it differently, and then the slopes of the pumpkin's a little different too. So that's what took so long to make those two pieces right there. But those are out of the way now. Could do the front, just make it a half inch longer on this side, and then make the top pieces, and then be able to weld them all together. So got all the pieces fitted up, tack welded. Fitment's pretty good all around. Nice and close to the pumpkin. I'll show you the back side real quick. And then this part right here, once I get all welded, tap it down, it'll close that gap right there. And then I'll run a bead across here. Overall, pretty good. Pretty happy with it. So far so good, guys. Got it all welded to the axle housings all the way around, top and bottom. So now I'm just gonna have to preheat it and weld to the cast. And as you can see right here, I just bent those little tabs down. It closes up that gap right there, so I don't have so much to fill in, especially on that cast. This cast is kind of tricky sometimes. You know, it likes cracking and stuff. So I got my acetylene torch over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat up this cast, get it to about 400 degrees-ish, somewhere around there, and then go ahead and weld it, and then kind of monitor it. I have my heat gun around here somewhere. I don't know. Oh, it's over there. But I got my heat gun over there, so I'll keep monitoring the temperature of the pumpkin and the steel right there, and make sure it cools down at the same time to prevent any cracking.
And that's a wrap, guys. Got it all welded up, all on the cast. Monitored the temperatures and they pretty much stayed the same all throughout, and if it wasn't, I just kind of heated up a little bit here and there. But so far, no cracking. So I'm just gonna keep watching it, keep monitoring the temperatures a little bit longer. I mean, it's only like 120 degrees right now, so it should be good. I'll show you guys the backside. I went ahead and reinforced these ears last time the car was in because these things are notorious for breaking. We had 14-inch cylinders on the rear with no drop mounts. So we lifted the back end up, did a couple 3 wheels, it twisted, snapped the ear off. So I had to weld those back on already. So these are pretty good. Power balls are already welded on. And that's a wrap, guys. Got the rear end back, all powder coated up, chrome diff cover, and freshened up completely inside. Got new bearings, races, new bushings, everything pretty much from top to bottom. So this rear end's pretty much like brand new again, and it came out pretty dope. So the customer's gonna take it back to his house and install it, and it should be ready to go by the weekend. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.